Monk, whenever there is a global crisis like the Iran-Israel conflict, something strange happens in the financial markets. Foreign investors suddenly start selling stocks. Markets fall, currencies weaken, and analysts start talking about FI outflows. But why does this happen? Why do foreign investors suddenly pull money out of emerging markets during global uncertainty? That is an excellent question because global capital flows are one of the most powerful forces influencing the financial markets. In this video, we will understand who foreign investors actually are, why they move money during crisis, and how these capital flows influence the emerging market. First, let us understand who are foreign investors. Foreign investors usually refer to institutional investors who invest outside their home country. Now, these can include global mutual funds, hedge funds, pension funds, and sovereign wealth funds. And these investors constantly adjust their portfolios depending on the global conditions. During periods of uncertainty, investors begin reassessing the risk. If the global risk increases, investors may prefer assets that they consider safe. And this shift in risk perception often affects the emerging markets first. Emerging markets offer the growth opportunities but are often considered riskier than developed markets. Because of this, global investors may reduce their exposure during uncertain periods. And when large institutional investors sell, markets can react quickly. When foreign investors sell the stocks in large quantities, stock price may fall, currencies can weaken, and market sentiment can change rapidly. And that is why analysts closely watch the capital flows. For investors, understanding these capital flows can provide valuable context for market movements. Markets are not only driven by economic fundamentals but also by how global investors allocate the capital. So, when you hear about foreign investors leaving emerging markets during crisis, remember that it reflects broader global shifts in risk perception and capital flows. If you want to understand how global capital flows influence the markets and investment, subscribe to the channel because we break down the macro forces shaping the global financial markets here very clearly.